This person says, I have a relationship with my girlfriend who does not believe in channeling or transformation from third to fourth density and everything which is connected with that. And Bashar had told the analogy with the train station. Each train is a separate reality. In 2012, the trains are all still very close. In 2019, it is no longer possible to change a train or reality. Does this mean I will lose my girlfriend? Will families be quote-unquote separated because they drift into separate realities?
Yes, let us share with you something we have shared within the energy of 2012 with Treb Bor Yit NE, and he had expressed to the human collective consciousness. Understanding that the division of two realities, yes, this was true. Yes, energies of those who are feeling of a certain vibrational level, who are ready to exchange their previous portion of life into a new incarnation or a new version of that incarnation that will give them the ability to manifest in the fourth density. Yes, this is all true, but the beliefs of entities express themselves in their own words. So what we can express to you is our own beliefs through our own experience. If your desire is to be with that person, if the division between you upon this one idea is not so great that it will separate you itself, the energy of the co-creative mechanism of two different worlds, two different experiences will not separate you. Understanding the mechanics of what we expressed previously in the twin soul is very important. We will continue to come back to it when it comes to means of finding your own reality. If your version of this entity that you desire to be with is truly committed into the non-understanding of what you desire her to understand, or vice versa, when one of you are not able to understand, you may create a version of that entity who either A, understands, accepts, and appreciates, or B, if you cannot perceive that personality changing, you may change it into one who accepts that your difference in opinion is acceptable, that accepts that although your perceptions are different, you can co-create together. If those two are the cases, those are the most too easy to manifest. Each one of you have your own twin soul, yourself and your partner. If her excitement is to be within a moment of energy in which none of the fourth density consciousness comes to fruition to remain in the third density, that is where the brunt of her experience will remain. The version that you are receiving of this entity will be just as real, just as tangible, and just as valid for you, but it will not be the one in which her attention is focused in that moment. So separately, you will both have your own experiences, yet you will have them together. If your belief is deeply ingrained that if you cannot come to a sort of consensus or understanding about this one subject, and if you cannot, your relationship will no longer stand, then yes, you will separate. But this is not a separation of two worlds. It is a separation of your own design by your beliefs and by not switching out a version in your twin soul that is more compatible. Now, understanding the two-world concept is still valid. It still exists. It still is important to many of you. But when you go down to the most basic levels of building your own manifestational qualities of creation, you have any desire that you can have, you may build within your twin soul. Your beliefs must be fitting to it. Your energy of understanding must be fitting for it. So this, in all intents and purposes, is in your own lab. If you're able to perceive yourself together, even with different opinions, you will have this experience. Thank you.